Cheers. Hell of a pour right here. No nose. Nothing.
Yes. It smells terrible. It's going to taste terrible.
God, dude. That's so good. Dude, 80,000 you think of the Russells? That seems
That's
high.
what they're saying.
Really?
Yeah, the Russells.
I might actually see it. Wow. I would love to. The price is high, but I'll get it. I'll bite.
That's a really good nose on this. It's a really good nose on this.
Yeah. Yeah. I would hope so. And you know me, man. I love Heaven Hill. I love Elijah Craig. I love Larceny. I love the Heaven Hill bottled in bond. Now that they've kind of like, they experimented with the pricing, right? They're like, oh, let's see if we can get 60 for it. No. Okay, 50? No. Okay, 40? Maybe. Okay, 35? Yeah. It's a great like $40 bottled in bond. Quit messing around. So I'm
sleeping.
Just,
People sleep on all the Heaven Hill
Dude,
stuff. It's just
Heaven
they
Hill is
do
so good.
so many bottles at good price points that people kind of
Yeah.
forget how special they can be. National pricing dipped like an MF this week. Now that hit the gift shop.
Yeah, the secondary?
Yep.
Good. Who cares? Well, sorry. No. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever.
It's a good thing to know secondary pricing, so you know if you're getting
Oh,
bent over at some of these ghetto stores.
Oh, yeah. I want to know secondary pricing, but I like that it's dropped down. I don't feel bad for the people that thought they were going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, they were whenever they first hit in like Wisconsin and all that, because that was like the first state to get it. It was going for like 800 on secondary.
That's crazy.
And today they were selling like around 500.
Who's paying 800 for this?
People with some deep pockets.
Yeah. They can't wait. God, every time I go to it, it's a little different. That's when you know you're about to get into something incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
Is when every time you go to the nose, you're like, is this the same pour? Because it's constantly evolving as it opens up. Boy, we got a good one here.
Oh, it's so well balanced too between like the sweet.
I'm going
sweet,
in.
It's spicy. It's savory. Oh man.
I interrupt you. You're doing the part that people want to hear.
I'm just saying, like, if this is
Once you move, how many people do you think are going to unsubscribe from this channel when they're like, "Oh, Riley doesn't come hang out anymore"?
None of them, because you're still an incredibly entertaining human being.
Stop it. My wife just told me I'm not being entertaining.
You need to try harder.
I got notes.
It's an effort thing.
I got notes.
Yeah, your wife's your biggest fan.
No, she's not.
Your biggest fans are the ones that help you out the most.
That's true. You're right.
She's a real fan. Let's get a nose on this unicorn. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's well balanced between sweet, savory, a little spicy. You know, you get a little fruitiness, you get some caramel toffee, you get, you know, maybe a little bit of rice spice on the nose. I mean,
That is.
I haven't taken a sip yet. So.
Oh, I just did. Oh, it's better than the nose. Way better than the nose. It almost makes you. I almost feel bad for the nose after you taste it, because the nose doesn't do it justice. It's a good nose, but the palate is where this thing shines, which is how it should be.
And the finish too.
The finish is soft, and it just.
It's prevalent though.
Oh, it's prevalent, but there's not a lot of spice. It's just like.
Ooh, what is that just came up on the finish?
Marshmallows.
Like creme brulee, like
Creme
toasted
brulee's good.
creme brulee. Yeah.
I could see the creme brulee. I get like some creme brulee, some marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows also good.
I mean, and just the oak presence, but it's not. You don't.
No, this isn't like Elijah Craig 18.
No, it's not. How did they do this? It's not over oaky, but I love a good oak.
I mean,
But
it has to be low in the Rickhouse.
has to be what?
All of these have to be low tiers of the Rickhouse.
Yeah.
There's no way it's not.
Yeah, Nathan. I mean, the palate and finish is where this thing shines. The nose is good, but if you like gave me this and you're like nose it and then tell me is this a unicorn or like just a really nice bottle, I'd be like, I don't know, probably like a really nice bottle. But once you hit the palate, it's like, oh no, this is a fucking unicorn.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Boy.
Now,
God, what it just hit me with something else, and the finish is constantly changing.
the turn for me was when it turned creme brulee.
Oh my God! Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, it shifted in a good way. And that was like a minute after I was done. This is worth the hype on the palate and finish. Jeez, dude.
And just kind of like Elijah Craig, it does have a nuttiness to it.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a peanut.
What's the proof on this? This
120.
120?
120.
Get out of here.
No, this is like it drinks like 105.
Barely. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it doesn't even come close to 120. I was about to say I could crush this.
The most impressive part about this is the finish.
This bottle wouldn't last a month on my shelf, dude.
Man. I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna baby it.
You got
take
to.
my time with it.
You gotta. I'd have to hide it though, because
Yeah.
it's that good.
Thankfully, I don't have shelf space for it, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Throw it in a closet and just forget about
I need
it.
to get rid of like my 30 bottles of Booker's. Is what I need to do.
Do you really have like a lot of
There's
Bookers?
like 11 bottles of Booker's.
But you're like a fan of
Yeah,
Bookers.
I am. But they just take up so much space.
They really do. But you can do those that when they did the
I'll
like
build
the
like a desk out of it.
big question. Take another sip and tell us how much you would pay for this bottle and pour at a bar to try it. That's actually, thank you, Nathan. We need direction.
So I paid what I believe is MSRP.
Which is what again? Remind me.
320 out the door.
How much?
320 out the door.
I would pay that easy.
I believe that's MSRP.
We don't take breaks.
We ran out of Glencairns, Chip.
Touche.
Jeez. I mean, in all honesty, Chipmunk was right. That's Alvin. He was right. This isn't worth $320. But I honestly think it's just a case of I don't think there is a bourbon worth that much.
Macadoodles.
MSRP wise.
What's a Macadoodles? Are you joking? Is that a real place?
It's a liquor store.
Oh, you got a $10 pour of this? They lost money. I pay retail on it. I wouldn't pay like $600.
Yeah, if I
That's
ever
crazy.
saw another one of these, I'd still buy it at MSRP, right?
For sure.
Just because it is special. It's very special. But if in a void, right, where if I was just told to like able to try the juice, then told put a price point to it, I'd say probably $200. I think that's fair. You know, look at the other $200 bottles we've tried, like Helldiver and Peregrine and the BTAC stuff. And,
I think you have to take Found North out of the equation.
yeah, Found North kind of makes everybody look bad.
Yeah, I don't. They're crazy over there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
agree,
think paying $300 for something feels dumb. No matter what, no matter how good it is, you're still at the end of the day. You're like, this is corn juice in a bottle. It's gonna be gone soon. Like, fuck. Why did I spend so much? I would never pay secondary for really anything.
You pay for the moments like this, though.
Well, we're hanging out having a good time.
Exactly.
And
That's the value.
that's where the value. That's 100% where the value is. You know, $300 is fine. I'm a bad person to ask that question to because I don't think I'm with Alvin. I don't think hardly any of this stuff is worth where it's heading right now.
No.
So
It'll be interesting to see what we think of the wild turkey.
I know.
Which
Well,
is more
it'll never
expensive
live up
than
to the
this.
price. We got to try that next end and just see how it stacks up to that unicorn. Because the wild turkey's still sitting at Total Wine because nobody wants to pay that.
I think it sold out today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Some dudes in the local group are talking about it.
Cool.
I mean, I bet money we're going to like it a lot because it's 10-year-old turkey rye.
I can't wait. But is it going to be better than this?
doubt
I
it.
don't know what could possibly beat this tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I can give it a score. I've heard, worth 400 from a lot of folks. That's wild. What's worth 400? I mean,
Russell's Reserve 15.
no, but I'm saying like to me, like, you know what I would pay?
Helldiver.
I was gonna say the only thing I would that I've tasted that I would also be like, I would probably pay like twice as much for this, and just me, Helldiver.
Yeah.
Because I liked it that much.
That's the best Found North we've had.
And even after I revisited it, I was like, man, there's no way I liked it that much, and I still loved it.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've
man,
gone back to it 4 or 5 times now, and it's still probably in my top 3 pours.
It's just, what else joins that club? This
For
now
me?
or no? Does this hit the top 5 for you?
It's up there. It's definitely top 10.
It's a top 10, I was going to say for sure. Eagle Rare 17. Sure. But
I haven't had either of those.
no,
I
don't know that I ever will.
Yeah, I bet you go to 17.
For a bar pour, I'd be happy with it for no more than $40.
Yeah, 40 bucks is good.
If I paid 50, I'd be like, I did it and it was fine, but but 40, because I got those handy pours for 35.
Yeah.
And I felt great about those.
Yeah.
I was like, got 2.
I'm trying to think. So that 131.5 Rebecca Creek 16's up there for me.
No way.
It's way up there.
Yeah.
That's definitely in the top 5. I think Helldiver is either 1 or 2.
I mean, I'm going to be rude. I'm going to say it's going to be like a Michter's 10 or something, isn't it?
I was going to say
You like it that
the
much?
23 Michter's 10.
Last year's?
Yeah. That one's definitely up there. I think that's also in the competition because, oh my God, I love that bottle.
You still have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like chilling on
I'm
that
down
one.
to like my last fourth of it, so I'm taking my time with it.
Wow.
I thought Four Roses 135th was very good, but I don't think it's in that conversation.
I poured that the other night and loved it. It's got those fruity notes, man, that like,
It does.
man, when it hits, it hits.
Uh,
But you know what blew me away the other night was a Four Roses store pick from Richie's back in the
Yeah?
day. Good
the one that came out last summer?
Yeah. Thing was a banger, dude. And it sat around for a while.
That first Four Roses rye. that we
45
tried,
pour at a bar. I agree, Nathan.
That first the first short barrel rye that we tried together.
So good.
That one's up there. That
So
one's
good.
Super up there.
We gave that a great score. I got a score for this.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll give it a 95.
I was going to say 96. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that works out.
It is next level.
I'm not let down by this whatsoever.
No. I'm
Like-
so happy to have tasted this. Like,
Yeah.
what a treat.
I can now say I have tried, and not only that, but own a once a year limited release that's probably going to be floating around in these Facebook national groups for the next like 5-6 years, moving
Yeah.
at 750, 800.
Thanks for sharing. It's
happy
not
to.
worth that. I wouldn't pay $800.
Oh, hell no.
But I'm not the right person for that because I
mean,
just don't.
if
I
I'd-
would never pay.
If I'd fucked you money, I mean, sure, why not?
Well, sure.
And that's the people that are buying them. The people with fuck you money who probably mix it with Coke. Imagine that. Yeah, go grab a can of Coke. Let's do it.
I don't have to Coke, but yeah, I guess that's how we could be controversial. Has anybody else in the chat have this? Nathan, have you had it, or is that just what you feel like you would pay for it?
We'll see how long it takes them to respond.
Yeah, it's like a little delay too.
Yeah, we got a bit
Just
of
sit here silently, like answer my question. No, but like, man, that's so.
Do we want to go ahead and get the next bottle out?
Yeah. What is it?
Didn't we say we're going to do the wild turkey?
Yes, wild turkey.
Do you have it in here, or do you need to go grab it?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, sweet.
I got it.
I don't want to rush you through this. Take your sweet time. Oh my god. Oh my god.